Hello again, my friends. Well, I think we're on day 5. In this video today, I think we're going to be doing a lot of the interior. I've had a lot of requests from you ladies to do some of the interior. So I've done that, and I've done some more of those unusual artifacts and works of art that Billy has around the house, from unusual tables to sculptures to whatever. I spent about an hour yesterday up by the pond, and you'll see some shots of Piper having a stare off with a deer. Honestly, it must have lasted for half an hour. And then he got the signal from Bill to chase the deer, and he did. Just so many simple, exciting things that we're doing. We celebrated Mother's Day as well, and I hope you all had a very, very happy Mother's Day. We certainly did. Billy cooked breakfast, we sat, and while we were eating, a big branch fell off a tree. So now I have some jobs that I have to get to. I have some painting to do, some more painting, and there's always some little things that I can do to enjoy my days up here as well. We have so many other things to do. We're going into town one day this week, and I'm going to take a picture of all the unusual buildings. It's like something out of a Western town of 100 years ago. Just darling buildings. Also, we have more guests coming on the weekend, so maybe you'll get to see some more of them. And the food continues to be absolutely out of this world. Last night we had something like a bolognese pasta with 3 kinds of meat, and I hope you enjoy it all. I spent yesterday up near the pond looking for deer, and I spent about an hour up there with Piper. No luck, but I did see some beautiful sights and can't wait to get back to fish. I kept scanning the camera back and forth, trying to see some movement. Do you see anything? Find them. That looks so beautiful up here with the sun and the cloud shining on the pond. Can't wait to come up here and fish. There's Billy's house way down there. You have to walk up a little hill. I sort of lost my slippers on the way up, but I'm okay. Now over there is a part of the schoolhouse and the kennels, and we will be touring that tomorrow because I do want to show you the wine barrel room where all the wine is sitting in barrels. Yes, hello. I'm trying to find some deer. Can you find some for me? It's Mother's Day, and today Bonnie is planting her long stem roses. Does this gal ever stop? Talk about energy, ladies. She's got it. Nurse Bonnie. She's also a nurse, besides a cook and a gardener and everything else around here. She's a wound nurse. Here's our Mother's Day breakfast being, I smell it. What you cooking, Bill?
Bacon, eggs, French toast, and mimosa.
Ooh, yummy. Of course, all firefighters are great cooks, but Billy was a great cook when he was 7 years old. Remember you used to cook breakfast for us when you were 6 or 7? You would lead all the kids.
I do.
Oh boy.
Good.
Isn't that the presentation, Billy, is wonderful. Good job, Bill. Good job.
You're welcome.
Yeah, here's two beautiful mothers at the table.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Yummy. Very nice mimosa. Ooh. Oh no, don't. Oh, what fell? Oh no. What did it hit? A big gust of wind just blew that branch down from this big giant tree here. Thank heavens it went the other way and didn't come toward the house, but it's maybe 15 feet from the porch here on the side of the house. Looks like it might be over for a while. This is a view of one of the front relaxing rooms, and I have always admired this table, and it's all wood and in the top all filled up with rocks with a glass top. Isn't that an unusual table? Watering system is working perfectly. Good job. And then the tomatoes have their own little drip system that she's installed.
Already climbing.
Green beans, yard beans. What's in here? This one?
That's my herb. So I have
Herbs.
parsley, basil, cilantro, rosemary.
Then what are these
oregano.
cute little...
Those are all lettuce.
All lettuce. Ooh, that's good.
Different
Okay,
lettuce.
we're gonna
This
go
is
buy this
potato. In front are all strawberries.
Strawberries.
The other side is chard.
Oh yeah.
And that other box are all peppers.
Oh, all peppers down there.
Here in the back are all blueberries.
Blueberries, peppers, everything. Yummy. Going
And
down
this is
again.
my table grapes.
Where?
Here.
Oh, they look wonderful.
If
Table
you
grapes.
come closer one of these days, you'll see already the grapes growing.
Wonderful
Up close.
table grapes. And all of those are pear and peach trees,
Apple.
apples, and this is going to be her family tree that we're doing the little plackets for. And as you walk into the dining room, this is where Bonnie usually serves breakfast and usually has this table set before she goes to bed at night. This cabinet in their dining room was my mom and dad's that they bought right when they were married in 1936. It's a nice big room with lots of interesting things on the walls. And Bonnie's kitchen is all ready to go. This is her coffee bar in the morning with everything. And I didn't need to bring my collagen because there she has it. So I can have my collagen every morning. She has all sorts of things, the MCT oil, the Metamucil. We gave them this espresso machine last year. I found it in a thrift shop. Can you believe it? Looks like the breakfast. Billy is cooking this morning, and he is making the Mother's Day breakfast for us. This is a little something that I gave them a couple of years ago. My hand-painted tiles, and she has this hanging over the stove. Always something hand-baked in here. Cookies, and then there are those blueberry muffins she baked. There's that wine rack that Billy Jr. made for morning and night. Piper knows at 7 at night he gets his supper right here, and also in the morning. And would you believe at 7 o'clock he instinctively knows, comes in and stands there. Very smart dog, this Border Collie. Today's video, you're going to see all the tiling that Bonnie did. Billy would cut the tiles, hand them to Bonnie, and she laid them, and she also did the grouting. You know, she found out how much tilers get, and she said, wow, I'm gonna do that. Isn't this wonderful? Recently redone all the bathrooms, and this is what was put in one of the downstairs bathrooms. They did 4 bathrooms. This is the floor in our bathroom that she tiled, and all the sinks are new too. This tiling looks like wood. This is really unusual tile, isn't it? And this is what we call the memorabilia room. All of Billy's firefighting memorabilia, awards, everything he's collected over 38 years in the fire department is in here. It's in his blood. He loved every minute of what he did. And it's a nice room to have a meal in as well. Those years, his firefighting years of everything from search and rescue dogs traveling all over the world, being in charge of huge forest fires all over the world, everywhere, just totally in his blood. This is a view of the big room. Today it's sort of a tour of the inside, and this is a 14-foot bar that came in 5 pieces, and they put it together. That bar is definitely a work of art. This room is just amazing. You could walk around here forever and just find things to look at. Beautiful fireplace. And Moosey, always there in his chair. Now this table is really unusual. This is a table that Moosey found in New Mexico, probably back in the 70s. And we had this in our family home all those years. Now this is funny because it's all hand put together. It's absolutely huge. Probably 6 feet across. And in the middle there is a brachiere, and that pulls out. And when all our kids were little, they used to climb inside this and hide, play hide and go seek. It's all hollow on the inside. So this table holds lots and lots of memories for all our children. Isn't that beautiful? No, show it to me on my camera. Huh?
Coming.
Now I've lost Piper. Oh.
You see the deer, right?
Yes.
You see the dog.
Yep.
They're staring each other down.
That's amazing. Piper has his eye on a deer. They're both not moving. Do you see them? Piper on the left, deer on the right.
Okay, I'll give him.
Wait,
You're hissing at him.
no, is he? Wait. Then he'll run the other way. Good dog. Another job going. Tell me what this is.
This is gonna be a plaque for the names of the family for my live family tree at my garden.
And I am going to paint the names, starting with Bonnie and Bill, and then it will be Moose and I and her mom and dad, and then all the kids on these plaques. And she's putting it on a tree in her garden, and hopefully you will see it when it's finished. Now, what is Mr. Moose doing on Mother's Day?
Just relaxing and reading.
What are you reading?
A book about the Marine Corps as corpsman.
Wow, Relaxing and enjoying
It's a
yourself.
nice, lazy day.
Yeah. Watching everybody else do their little projects, huh?
Yeah,
So you heard, I think I got my first deer on camera.
yeah. I
Far
saw
away, but Billy said that they come in herds, and when the shade comes out, they lie around and just rest. So hopefully I'll get more. Enjoy your day.
You bet.
This old cowboy bench comes from our home up in Big Bear. I found it in an antique shop up in Big Bear, and it has hand carvings here of an old wagon and ox and horses. Really old, little skinny bench. I don't know whether little tiny kids could sit on it or what. Hunter was his search and rescue dog when Billy was in the Los Angeles Fire Department. He was also part of a search and rescue foundation. That dog saved many lives, particularly 3 teenagers in Haiti during the big earthquake. After 20 hours, he located them down 20 feet under a collapsed schoolhouse, and they worked and they pulled them out because of this dog, also a Border Collie. Hunter was a beautiful dog. Is one of a pair of Scottish curling stones that we brought home from Scotland. We lived in Scotland in the late 60s, and we had them at our family home for years. And once again, Billy found them. The other one is on the other side of their fireplace. They're heavy as lead, and they even have someone's initials on them. But those things are old too. Here's an old brass bed warmer, an antique that we gave to them. And this was once mine too, a little bench to sit in front of the fireplace. I put the fringe and everything on, but the upholstery is very antique.
Found this piece at a yard sale in Riggins, Idaho, and it's a tongue from an ox cart made in India, and then the yoke, which is attached to it, the ox would be on both sides pulling the tongue, which in turn is attached to the wagon behind it.
It's amazing.
And all this ornate pieces were already on it, all this metal. And
Yeah.
then the owners made a shelving unit out of it,
Which is on
built
the other
shelves
side.
on it, and we got it for $100 at a yard sale.
You are kidding. How old do you think it is, Billy?
I don't know.
Wow. And then the ox were on the side of this yoke, and that's how they pulled the cart, right?
Right. Their shoulders would rest in these humps.
Wow. Isn't that quite a piece? The opposite side of this piece, and someone has put shelves on it, as you can see. And Billy keeps a lot of his... He's also a helicopter pilot, by the way, besides other things. I thought you would enjoy these pieces, and that's why I'm doing all of these, because they're unusual, and he has figured out a way to fit these pieces into their home. I wonder if this is a Billy. This is sort of a work of art. They have many of these unusual things sitting around with the saw actually stuck into this trunk. Wonder what that is. I can see their eagles and everything with this. Out there on the porch is another job waiting for me, and I'll explain that to you. Look at that. I'll tell you the story about that guy sitting outside on the side porch, but I'll be working on him this week. Cute little supper tonight.
Yep.
Sliders with each one is different. I'll have to find out from Billy what's in each slider.
There's
Looks
cheese.
good, Moosey.
Cheese.
A whole herd of deer right outside the fence on the other side of the property. These two were up at 6 o'clock this morning to come out and prune the vines. Billy is kind of educating Bonnie on exactly where to prune, and that's what makes a full crop.
Looks good.
Wait a minute. Aha, this is our dinner tonight, Monday night. It is a Cornish hen, cauliflower rice, and a beautiful way of cooking Brussels sprouts. Now, why do they taste so good? Oh, the honey, that's the secret ingredient. I want to thank you all for all your comments about our last video. I'm so glad you are enjoying this. Well, it's kind of like a travelogue, but it's sort of, it's two people in their elderly years just having the time of their life with one of their sons. And it's precious time for us. We are enjoying this no end. Your comments are wonderful. And both Moosey and I are so happy that you're enjoying everything. Especially my little interview with Phil. Wasn't he an amazing guy? I know you were all so inspired and impressed by him. And I hope he read all your comments, because I think someone like that should know how much he is appreciated. So in the next video, I think I mentioned some of the things we're going to be doing. We'll be a little more active. We'll be in the future winery. Billy wants to transfer some wine, so you'll be watching that. I hope you're interested in all these things. He'll be transferring wine from some barrels to other barrels. And I keep mentioning the fishing because I can't wait to get up there. So I have my fishing vest. I even have some flies, fishing flies, to pop on my vest. I have the vest where you poke all the flies in. So it should be wonderful. So thank you all again so much. And I'm so happy that I'm able to do these videos and give them to you every couple of days. Can't wait to go into town and show you this darling little town. Might even make another trip to the thrift shop. So my love to you all. We'll see you soon. Bye for now. And God bless us all everywhere.